I'm Nick Clark in Doha with the stories making headlines here on Al Jazeera. Pro-democracy fighters in Libya are regrouping to attempt to take the town of Brega from forces loyal to Muammar Gaddafi. After the rebels made gains over the last week, aided by international airstrikes, they're now struggling to hold back the Libyan leader's army. Sue Turton has this from the front line.
There's definitely greater discipline amongst the anti-government forces, but it's going to take much more than that. They still need much more weaponry and much more ammunition if they're to push Gaddafi's forces back through Brega and further west.
Fighters backing Cote d'Ivoire's President-elect Alassane Ouattara are advancing in the commercial capital Abidjan. They've taken over the state TV broadcaster RTI, despite some resistance, and they say they've moved into the area surrounding the presidential palace. Government officials in Japan say the evacuation of residents from the exclusion zone around the Fukushima nuclear plant will be long-term. The plant's operator says radiation has seeped into groundwater, but drinking supplies are not affected. And Al Jazeera has found some of those forced to move to temporary shelters are living in wretched conditions, in some cases with no power and no running water. You can find the latest on all those stories and a lot more at aljazeera.net/English.